Good morning, Botai. So yesterday we were speaking about the halachot of hanging up clothes on Shabbat, wet, dry, in the middle. We've spoken about that. A very common occurrence that happens is what happens if a person's walking outside and it's raining or snowing on Shabbat and he comes home and he's soaked. He wants to take off his coat. Now you're telling me, Gzerat Chachamim is that you're not allowed to hang up wet garments on Shabbat because people are going to think that you laundered it. So what am I supposed to do with my coat? You're supposed to throw it on the floor. So the poskim say, quotes in Chazon Ovadia, that since the whole issue is that people are going to suspect that you did laundry on Shabbat, that's only if you're hanging it up in a place that is conspicuous, that you know that people usually hang up laundry over there, like a clothesline or a clothes rack or something like that. But if it's something where people hang up clothes even when they're dry, such as the back of a chair or a banister, or you have a coat rack or one of those coat trees and you put it on one of the hangers, that's mutar, because over there people hang up clothes all the time, even when they're dry. They don't put up things to dry over there, and therefore there's no chashad, there's no manita ayin, and a person is 100% allowed to drape his coat back of a chair, on a banister, or hang it up in a closet as he usually would on Shabbat. The only thing is a person has to be very careful. If his coat or other clothing gets wet on Shabbat, you have to be careful. Sometimes people, because they want to dry it faster, they put it next to a furnace, or they put it on top of or next to a radiator in order to dry it quicker. The halacha is that is completely asur on Shabbat. The reason for that is because the water inside the garment evaporates as a result of the heat of the radiator of the furnace. That is considered bishul b'Shabbat. You're cooking the water. When it evaporates and it hits yad soledet bo, that's a problem of bishul b'Shabbat. So you cannot put it in a place where the water that's contained inside the garment is going to reach that. So you shouldn't put it next to a radiator or any of these things because of that concern. We'll continue more tomorrow.